Hey guys, today I wanted to take a look at the EVO 22 Grand Finals, Knee versus Khan. This was a pretty hype set. I think coming into this, Khan had gone up against Knee in winners finals, and he didn't beat him. Obviously, got knocked down to losers, and he had to go through. I think it was like Arslan and John Ding, or Arslan or Pina, something like that, and um, he did a lot better in the grand finals versus Knee than he did in winners finals. But this was just a pretty dominant performance from Knee. I don't think anyone's going to argue about that. Khan definitely looked better, but it wasn't close. Knee had some really great defensive options. Especially against Geese max mode cancel. I'll make sure to point that out. But um, whenever Geese goes into max mode and cancels it to make moves safe and apply pressure, Knee has the same response every fucking time, and it's just really clean to watch. So we're gonna talk about it a little bit, but I think the big thing is that these two players, obviously, neither of them need any introduction. Khan kind of came up onto the scene whenever Pakistan was getting really big. So back in like 2017 is probably the first time anyone ever heard of him. Um, and, uh, he's a Geese player, 2D player, obviously. A lot of people in Pakistan are. So amazing player. I think Arslan has said that he's probably his toughest training partner and the one who beats him the most. We haven't been able to see as much of him as we do Arslan because I'm assuming sponsors, visa reasons, stuff like that. But he's a fantastic player from Pakistan, and then of course Nee really doesn't need any introduction, so I'm not gonna disrespect him by giving him an intro. So let's just jump right into it.
They are setting up on the stage for our grand finals. Knee on the winner's side of the bracket. Khan, fresh off of eliminating Arslan.
Can I just say this jacket from Nee looks super fucking clean. I like that shit.
Our final two players here at
The
EVO
water, respect. No monster drinkers out here. No Red Bull drinkers.
22, South Korea versus Pakistan. It was South Korea versus Pakistan in
Both of them
2019
drinking
too.
water. You like
You
to
know
see
what this
it.
reminds me of though? What's up? This reminds me of the TWT finals.
This did have a very
Yeah, right?
TWT vibe
Remember the
to it.
one
I
where
think the
Nate
one
Dogg
where
thinks that he's playing someone,
was it
or Gordon
Kudan's
thinks he's playing
one?
someone,
Yeah, that
and
this one
guess what?
reminds
It
me of
wasn't the
that
guy
one.
you
That was like the
expected,
the
and all of a
first or the
sudden, a
second
Panda
World
wins the
Tour Finals.
championship. Hey, the losers bracket person, in my opinion, always has an advantage because they get to see the path, they get to see everything that happens, and if they can apply that knowledge, very likely they can pull it off.
Fang
Let's
versus
see
Geese. Dude,
what
there's so many
happens.
people bitching about Fang
Man,
after
Khan
this.
was the guy I was looking at.
I don't
Like,
think he's
people
that
were
broken or
talking
he's
about
that
Khan.
top tier,
He is the guy right now.
but
No one is
people
beatable.
are
Except for Knee.
up
Except
in
for Knee.
arms, almost as mad as they are about 2Ds as they are about Fang now.
But no one had taken the game as far as I know against Knee, except for Khan either. Yeah. Well, either way, the two strongest players have gathered. We are now at the apex of our tournament. The
Skip
final
past this
set.
shit. Get ready for the next battle.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
these guys must be under so much pressure. Khan, because it's like his big chance to win Evo, but he's got to win 2 sets to do it. And Nee, he just hasn't won an Evo. Unfortunate every time. And I don't think there's anyone more deserving than he is, really.
They're loading up. It's time for the grand finals. Knee versus Khan. Set one. We got Fang Wei versus Geese Howard.
Classic Tekken versus bullshit 2Ds. I have no bias, guys, if you couldn't tell. Okay, right off the bat, that fucking forward forward 3 by Knee, very interesting because that's super fucking slow and it can get counter hit. I don't think he was going for a forward forward 3. Maybe he was. I don't know. But another thing you're gonna notice right off the bat, Knee checks with jabs a lot. He loves that shit, and you can kind of see Khan adapting his game around that. But jab is just such a powerful tool because you just throw it out there to check your opponent. You're at +1, so you can throw out another jab, and they're gonna be forced to duck or sidestep, of course. But Knee is very, very aware of that, especially the sidestep. I don't think he really cares too much about the duck, because he's not too worried about having his jab duck punish like maybe with the while standing four, but he does not like it when like you step. So he's gonna use fish hook, Fang's back four, in response, or not in response, but maybe like after a jab, you'll see him often using a fish hook or something along those lines. Yeah, interesting start because he goes with the jab and then the forward forward three. Plus range, sure. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. Another thing, Knee goes for that 1-3 string a lot, and I can't really tell why he does that, especially if it's not guaranteed. The only thing I can really think of is 1-3 on counter hit will give you like a little combo. And the other thing is, I think maybe he noticed that Khan wasn't really ready for the 1-3. He got a bit antsy, I guess. And he would press buttons into the 1-3, which would give Knee that combo a lot back in winners finals. So I think he might just be carrying that over. You'll see a couple of times that Knee gets the 1-3 counter hit into combo. Fucking headbutt for plus frames. Nice little flash duck there. Look at this poking, man. Like, back Kenpo. Another thing, Knee barely gets hit. Sorry, I'm pausing it so much in the first 10 seconds, but Knee barely gets hit by down four from Geese. Every time I can think of, he blocks it and he launch punishes it every fucking time, which is a huge thing to take away from Geese, especially if you're playing a very jab-centric game, like Knee's basing his game around his one jab. Geese down four, counter hit launches, and it's a high crush. So him blocking that down four pretty much every time and discouraging Khan from using it is actually really, really, it changes the matchup a little bit, because now that Geese doesn't have access to that option, he's much more susceptible to the one jab pressure from Fang. Good old combo from Fang. Good sidestep and punish. Entire map.
Could be just like he knows how the first set went, he knows what he did. He's like, I'm gonna mix things up here just to keep him on his toes, keep him guessing.
Yeah, and that's one of the things. It's an endurance test right here, yes. Because the memories of what you happened and what happened to you guys in the winner side final has to be carrying over.
No punish on the 1-1, but he's probably scared of the follow up. Back Kenpo, I mean, what can you really say about it? It got, I can't remember if it got nerfed since the Rev Major, but Rev Major back in 2017, the grand finals against JDCR, and he used that back Kenpo a lot to pretty good results. I think everyone remembers the whiff punishes drags running two with the hop kick from back Kenpo. That was sick. He does the counter a lot, I think just to make Khan scared of it. You'll see a couple times later in the set where Khan's actually going to be afraid of pulling the trigger on back 3-2 from Geese because he's so scared of that counter from Knee. And Knee actually does get him with the counter a couple of times, so good awareness from Knee to condition Khan like that. Like, you got to be able to take those small punishes every now and then so that you can put that fear in their mind later on the set.
10 seconds. Khan's got a big lead. Just got to chill. Don't get range on error.
That was a bit of a desperate play. You fishing for that forward 3-4 launch.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. You're fine.
Runs out the time. Smart play from Khan.
There you go. Round count tied.
Nice block there. Wow. Why would he duck?
Don't step. Those holding moves so important, especially against a player like me who's constantly.
Nice sidestep on that down forward 1-4. See, never in range of the down four, and if he is, he always blocks it. Interesting. See, gets that while standing forward punish. I don't think Knee's too concerned about that. He's taking damage, sure, but one thing you'll notice throughout the set is Knee is not afraid to let it get down to those situations. And if you actually ever watch Knee stream, when he plays Tekken, he loves being in those high pressure situations, great low parry, where you know, you guys are pretty much equal in life, probably have like 30 to 40% left, and there's 10 seconds left in the round, and he will wind down that clock and like play that high pressure situation so well. It's funny because that's the one time he uses that homing move the entire set. I'm pretty sure he doesn't use it once after that. When the one time he does, it hits.
He returned the homing attack.
He also only uses up forward 2 near the wall. I don't really recall any situations where he uses up forward 2 outside of the wall. It's a great tool, of course, but Fishhook responds to that. Down 3. Not much he could do there. Perfect. Perfect. Good play by Khan. I like the retreating fire Repukins into the combo. It kind of baits them in because you think he's retreating, but then he goes on the offensive all of a sudden. I like the bait factor to it. But later on in the set, I think he kind of adapts to that, and it'll be interesting to see how he does. Palm sweaty, huh? Han.
Here we go. We're going to go to the producer. We have the open stage. This has been a common thread from what we've seen so far. Yes. After the first match, after the wall game, we go straight into the wallless stage where it's a real test.
And Geese looks so cool in this game.
Yeah, Geese is so deadly with your back to a wall, right? So
Knee loves the infinite stages. I tried for the 10 hit there. Nice counter hit. Throw break. They both use throws a lot this set. Okay, he did get hit by down 4 there. My bad. He got hit by 1. Look at this movement, man. Like, just can we go back and watch those first, like the last 10 seconds? Look at this movement here from both of them. No one's hitting a button. They're just posturing. Look at this, man. What the respect. Oh, nice parry. Khan really had a read on Knee's low timing, like whenever Knee went low and his pressure. For a couple games here, he actually like just parries everything. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, relax, Rip. Wasn't that good. He just goes for 1 into that because Knee's probably going to break it. That's what I'm talking about right there. That 1-3 does not respect that string there. I mean, I guess you can't really. He could have hop kicked, or he could have hop kicked that, but still got a little bit of a punish and plus frames on it. Another parry from Khan. Oh, he's dead. He's dead off of that. Yeah. And that's that kind of shit that the one jab pressure kind of does to you, is like you're constantly thinking about that one jab, when you're gonna get hit, when you're gonna give up your turn, so to speak. Another thing I'll say in this set is neither of them are afraid to go for lows. They both, even after getting parried, even after getting launch punished on their launch punishable ones, they still go for lows like a fuckload. They're not worried at all about the previous damage that they've taken or anything like that. They're kind of fearless with their lows, and you kind of have to be, because you got to rack up that damage somehow, especially with how good both of their defense is. Step 3, down 3. Headbutt for pressure, just jab checks him.
Those high jabs, Knee throwing out a lot more mids with that
So you saw there jab into fish hook, right? Jab, jab, fish hook. Goes for the throw again. Just make him think about it. Add to his mental stack. Again, launch punish on the fucking down 4 from Geese. Should spend some of this meter, honestly. It's like, he's sitting at max. Yo. I mean, what can I say, man? You just hit him with the snake edge in Evo Grand Finals. Like, what are you supposed to do about that? That's so annoying. And we saw that earlier, too, because Arson hit him with, like, 3 in 1 set. Like, he just, I think it's got to be the pressure, right? Like, he's not reacting to the snake edge because of all the pressure he's feeling from being in the Evo Grand Finals, right? I honestly think playing against Arson probably helped Khan a lot because he's a lot more familiar, not only with the character but with the player as well. I'm not sure if there's any prominent Feng mains in Pakistan. From what I've seen, they usually play a lot of 2Ds, a lot of Mishimas, that kind of thing. You're dead. Yeah. That was just desperation play. Good shit by Knee. Kind of just outmaneuvered Khan in that one. Yeah, Knee's in the winners, is coming from the winner's side, so he only has to win 1 set. Khan has to win 1 set to reset the bracket, which means that Knee will effectively drop down to losers, and then he has to win another set on top of that. So it's an uphill battle for Khan for sure. Basically, you have to win 18 games against Knee just to win Evo.
He has started showing a little bit more of his repertoire. He's a very defensively sound player, right? He's one of the best, but his offense can get crazy. His offense can get crazy if he wants to do it.
Yeah, similar to what we've seen.
And he's also very good about mixing up pacing. I'm not talking about timing. I'm talking about pacing. I'm talking about like he's playing fast for like 3 rounds, and he all of a sudden plays ultra defensive for 3 rounds. Good punish on the 1-1-2. There we go. There's the counter. Make him fear it, man. Good combo. Fish hook. Fish hook has really good tracking, especially at close range. Counter hit down back 3. Man, that move is so annoying. Goes for the 1-3 again. Look at that. Look at that spacing here. He's gonna whiff. He's gonna whiff punish the There we go. Let's see here. My God, that is so clean. Didn't whiff punish it, but you know what I mean. He dodged it. Low pokes. He's right. Stops him from stepping. Goes for the throw again. Not a lot of ducks on the forward 3 extensions. Weird combo, but this stage is kind of notorious for that because it's kind of made like a hexagon, so you can actually get sidewall stunned a lot instead of a clean wall splat. It's one of the more annoying things about this stage. Gets hit by another down 4, but makes that with fucking Kempo step, and then just breaks the grab. Good shit. Damn, it didn't even feel like that much has really gone on this game, but Knee's already 2 rounds up. Man, I don't know if there's any way that you can dodge that. Like, it looks like it shouldn't be guaranteed, right? Like, the spike into the shoulder. But my God, that shit does so much damage, dude. God, that's why I fucking hate 2Ds, man. I remember watching this shit. He's dead. He's dead. Look at how much health Knee has here. He made 2 mistakes, and Geese just kills him for it. That shit's fucked up. Get that shit out of Tekken, bro. Get that shit out of Tekken. the fuck is Markman saying, bro?
Give me the slips.
That was such a sick comeback
That was
combo.
such a
My
sick comeback.
gosh.
Hits him with it again, down 4-3.
Beautiful from Neek. It's like, all right,
Man,
you gotta
Fang's
bring
wall
this
combo
ball
does a
to
lot of
me.
damage. Another low parry from Khan.
Oh,
He has a really good timing on, really good read on the timing.
He has the wall position
Oh,
clear.
the counter. The wall. The wall's gonna save him here.
That's what I was talking about earlier, that back 3-2, and again, using up forward 2 near the wall. Back 3-2, there's going to be several situations in the final game where back 3-2 actually would have connected, and Khan could have killed multiple times. But he's scared of the counter. He doesn't want to pull the trigger on the back 3-2 because he's scared of getting countered and launched for it every time.
Get his first Tekken 7 Evo victory.
I'm shaking. He wants to switch. He wants to switch. Okay.
Me just looking into the camera, giving us the stare of death there.
Oh, no,
Oh, no, he
this
wants to switch.
My God.
He wants to switch. Okay. Confidence versus necessity. What is going to come out on top between these two? These guys
Alright,
are
they're just switching stages here, so
we don't want this for the entire
skip this shit. Alright, there we go.
doubt that Feng Wei was a good character. Let that all be pushed aside.
They don't know the way. If you thought that, you don't know the way. Fang's been good for so long. You didn't even need to change it.
Gets punished for it there. Again, a block on the down 4. I don't know what that combo was. I think he went for shoulder, yeah. Breaks the grab. Dude, that back tempo is killing Khan right now. Jesus fucking Christ. Goes for the last hit there just to check him. Gets punished. Another low parry. Man, Khan is so good with that shit. Go for the Oki. Alright. Not much you can really do here. Good low parry. Counter hit down back 3. Use the plus frames. Goes for the back turn mix up, but doesn't get it. Not much you could really do there.
Yeah, when Fang goes back there, you gotta guess it's gonna be a throw. You can't see the throw, you gotta guess.
The throw is a real mix-up too.
Doesn't pull the trigger. See, that's one. Back 3 where he could have gotten a combo off of it. But he didn't because he was scared of the counter.
This is trouble. This is trouble. He's got a wall behind him, so he's got to be careful of that. He messed up the break the first time.
Does it out again. It's all good. Gets him there with the back 3-2. He's gonna break the wall. I don't know if he gets the next wall. No. Another back tempo. Oh, I remember this. Look at this damage, man. Just look at this damage, alright? Can we take a look at that last hit right there? Goes for that. Look at how much this shoulder is gonna do. That's Geese Deadly Rave levels of damage right there. That last hit. Holy shit, man. Ridiculous. So we're on championship point for knee here. Just a follow up shoulder. Low parry again, dude.
This is big. He's gonna get the wall as well. He's gonna have positioning. How will he deal with it?
He's got 2 meters to work with here, but it's been so hard to use that meter against knee.
Another, see, dude, twice where he could have had the back 3-2, but didn't have the confidence to pull it off because knees conditioned him again. Gets the 1-1 punished. He didn't punish it last time, so that was good. Khan looking determined. Pulls the trigger there, but doesn't get countered. Nothing happens really. And again, I want to point out over here, look at Knee's response to this max mode cancel from Geese. Backdash, sidestep right, I think? Backdash. He's out of there, man. He's out so fast. Look at that shit.
Oh my gosh, what a sidestep. He dumps all of the fireballs.
Nice whiff punish. Okay, so he could have definitely gotten a bit more there because he was back turned, but I think he's happy with that. Good low parry. The wall travel on this is pretty nuts too.
for knee. That should have been back three too. That was a chance.
He goes for the throw. So much pressure. Something's gonna happen. Oh,
He blocked it.
Good punish.
Back three two.
I think he could have pulled the trigger. If he pulled the trigger on the back tempo 2 there a bit earlier, he would have had it. But he's playing it ultra safe. That's just his play style. Respect. Spends a little bit of meter. I mean, you can hear the crowd counting down now. Like, they know Knee's just out of here. He's got this. And yeah, desperation play, not going to work. Knee takes it right there. Amazing play, especially against Geese. You see there's some very Geese-specific things he did in this entire set, especially the back 3-2 counter, which is like really good, especially for Feng because he gets a full combo off of it. And the response to the max mode cancel, the jab pressure, always jabbing and then jumping in and out of range because he doesn't want to get hit by that down 3 dick jab combo, right? So, well played to Knee. I don't think that there's a single person who deserves it more than Knee does. Man, this award ceremony was kind of sad. Khan was crying. But, eat shit, bitch. Knee was just a better player today. He did. You could definitely see there was like certain spots in that entire game where both of them, Knee and Khan, they were really feeling the pressure. Couple of combos and stuff like that, but I think overall, Knee kind of kept his shit together a lot better than Khan did. But yeah, man, that was Evo Grand Finals, Knee versus Khan, Feng Wei versus Geese Howard. Let me know if you liked this video. If you didn't like it, tell me to go fuck myself. For all of you homies watching till the end. Yeah, that's gonna be it.